What's good, everyone? I actually don't go live on YouTube much, so I'm gonna try this out. I used to go live pretty much before the pandemic when I was a musician playing in church every Sunday, but I definitely don't do it as much now. I usually go live more on Instagram, but I have a few minutes left before I get to work. I'm walking to work in DC from the bus stop. So I have a few minutes, and I wanted to just share some quick thoughts on basically being a music composer who works a full-time corporate job. And it's actually been an interesting journey, especially since the pandemic. I've been able to focus a lot on making my own music. Like I said, I used to play in church for 25 years, over 25 years leading up to the pandemic, so I didn't have a lot of time to work on my own music. So since the pandemic, I started focusing on my own music. The first year of the pandemic, I entered over 200 contests, music contests, remix contests, sampling contests, composing contests for films and things like that. And I probably won about 15, 20 of them, won or placed in 15 or 20 of them, and built some great networks with some great labels or music libraries that make software and stuff like that. The last year, the second year was pretty much focused on, I would say, diving in on sync licensing, which is putting music into TV and film. And then the current sort of this year has really been focused on trailer music. I've been heavily focused on while doing sync a little bit, but trailer music has been the current focus, and learning that journey and balancing all that while working a full-time job. It was a little bit easier while working from home because I could sleep in later, I could stay up late at night. I do have like an hour and a half, 2-hour commute into work every day. In September, we started going back into the office 3 days a week, so I had to deal with that now, and not actually having quick access to my home music equipment where I can create music. So balancing all of that while chasing the dream of or going after the goal of becoming a full-time musician composer while also working a corporate job that I actually like. So it gets really hard because if it's a job that you don't like working, it makes it easier to focus on, I got to do what I got to do to shift things around. But it's a job that I actually, enjoy doing. I don't enjoy it as much as music, obviously, but, it takes care of family, pays the bills. So, and there are far worse things to do. What I do by day is actually AV, IT, audiovisual and information technology, work for an international nonprofit. So still in technology space, not exactly in the music, creation space, but been able to make some great connections and get some of my music out through some opportunities for the company I work for. So there's a lot of great things where I could sort of get some of those opportunities, but the goal is to eventually make music full time. So I'm working towards that day by day, one step at a time, building up networks, relationships with people, figuring things out. So that's basically it. That's the gist of it. If anyone has any questions, let me know in the comments. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Got some more things on the way, always posting about music and reviews and things like that, so stay tuned. And also join the newsletter. Go to thefingaz.com/email. I have a weekly newsletter where I'm sharing tips on networking, music production, things I'm working on, things like that. So definitely tune in there. All right. Be safe and be well, everyone. All right. Peace.